Good morning. It's me with a pack, which I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've had one of those. Quantum and I just got dropped off, and we only have 50 miles left of Pennsylvania. We have been spoiled through PA because he's from here, so we've gotten to take advantage of a lot of amenities. But now it's time to crush Pennsylvania, finish it up, next 2 days, knock it out of the park. Just crush it. I'm currently straddling this rock. That's what I've been climbing. That's what I have to climb. I'm going somewhere in that little gap over there. But it's it's a struggle.
Your video. Talk to you later. Hey, social media, do thing.
I just was gonna say we're about to climb a big hill. That's all.
It could rain.
Real glad I could climb from that road down there up here. I'm so glad it's not over because I can't get enough of this 19% grade incline. So I just finished a 1.1 mile climb at 19% incline. Quantum and Trebek, who may or may not be in some of my earlier videos, definitely in hot springs sitting around a table. They were playing cards. He's in that one, but they're somewhere ahead of me. Man, that was rough. And it's like ideal hiking weather, like it's not super sunny and the temperature is pretty nice. I can imagine doing that climb in like rain or in 84 and 90 degree temps, which we have coming up in the next week or so. So got lucky on that one because I can feel the heat radiating from my face like I'm sunburnt. Just pure exertion. Well, hello there. I would say good morning, but it's 11:06 and I didn't film anything this morning. Currently walking with Trebek back there. He makes his cameo way back in the beginning in Hot Springs, but found him, so that's cool. Quantum's somewhere up ahead. We are almost done with Pennsylvania. Putting in, I don't even know how many miles today, but we did a smaller day than we were expecting yesterday. We were not expecting to at all, but ended up back in Denver at Quantum's family's house, which was super nice, totally unexpected, and I would say much needed, but you know, with as much time as we've had off, I don't know that it was actually needed, but totally luxurious. Pennsylvania's pretty dry, not as much water as I would like, but won't complain. I've got enough for now. I just ran into the Sutton family, so that was super cool. Talked to Little Man for a while. He told me he thought my hair was cool, so totally we hit it off. Harvey, coolest kid ever. And if a 5-year-old can get himself together and do this, then I can. I'm gonna go back to monologuing at Trebek about things that don't matter. Gas station stop on a waterless stretch in PA. Trebek just like went up to a random guy and now here we are. Quantum stayed at the gap, but we got him Gatorade. I am 3 miles from the shelter that we're staying at tonight, which will be like a 24-mile day, and I am moving slow, but on purpose. It's really rocky. It was really hot earlier today. Now that we're closer to the evening hours, it's starting to cool down a little, but we are 0.3 from a water source, which has been incredibly hard to get in Pennsylvania. So that's been probably the biggest challenge. One of my biggest fears is being thirsty, and so the state is challenging in that capacity. But yeah, we're coming up at the end of the day. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get some water, and I'm gonna carry as much of it as I have space for to the rest. I'm gonna carry my 2-liter water bladder and 2 full liters all the way the rest of the 3 miles to camp. There have been a lot of caches people have set up around the state, but they're all empty. So, you know, can't rely on that kind of stuff and just gotta hope for the best. Was not the best for us, so we are gonna carry as much water as we can from the next source. I just found my first tick on me, and look how freaking tiny it is. Ew. Good morning. I am leaving Pennsylvania today. I think that Pennsylvania is a lot of people's least favorite state. It's not been true for me. I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Quantum and I are walking into Delaware Water Gap this morning. It's so bright. I have a package that I need to pick up. Then we'll push on out. I'm hoping we can get to a gas station, get like coffee or something. That'd be pretty cool. I wanted to talk about a video that I put out a couple weeks ago about my lowest day on trail. And I realized that people watching it have been telling me that I need to hike my own hike. The difference between the mileage I would do with or without Quantum is like 3 to 5 on a big day. And so my general exhaustion, fatigue, and low moments would occur with or without Mr. Mustache back there. So I appreciate the concern, but rest assured I'm hiking my own hike. It just happens to be a really skinny, mustached man that's usually somewhere in the vicinity. What a place. Hi.
Alright, I gotta go order some
Food. Oh, baby! Okay, baby, we are in New Jersey, which means we're in our 8th state, and we'll hit 1,300 later. To celebrate our 8th state, I'm going to tell you guys 8 fun facts, or not fun facts, just 8 things about me throughout the rest of the day. Starting with number 1, I really love baking. And at home, in my real life, when I don't walk all day, I do it quite a bit. Savory, sweet, doesn't matter. And I plan to do a lot of that when I get back. So if you have any good savory, sweet recipes, I would love to try them. Drop them in the comments. And I will have a long list of things to bake when I get back home. Well, apparently,
I've never been on live television before.
I passed 1,300 miles. Who knew? Not me, but party in the house. Fun fact number 2, though. I graduated from the University of Oklahoma in 2017 with a degree in communication. Not communications plural, but communication singular, which is the focus of communication. Like it sounds, small group, family, organizational, nonverbal. Is actually the study of how we communicate, not the same as broadcasting, mass journalism, or anything like that. Well, hey, New Jersey. Looking good. Fun fact number 3, my favorite color is black, and when people say you can't choose black, that's not a color, then I say green. I'm so clumsy. Fun fact number 4, I love country line dancing and two-stepping, like a lot. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Nothing quite like getting twirled around on a dance floor, boot scooting, boogieing. I just really like it. All right, fun fact number 5, and this one's probably gonna ruffle some feathers. I have never seen any of the Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Hobbit, like movies about elves or fairies or whatever. I know that's a sensitive subject for a lot of the people who are really into like fandom out there, but just really wasn't my thing, and I'm sure it's great, but kind of missed the window of opportunity. I feel every time a wispy would touch my neck, I was convinced it was a tick, so I needed to get it off of my neck. But wow, that sun is bright. Fun fact number 6. I have always had a minimalistic personality. Don't get me wrong, I've owned, had, loved plenty of stuff, but always had this like underlying need or desire to get rid of things and purge things. But yeah, fun fact 6, I am minimalist minded. We just got to camp, set up my tent for the first time, and I don't even know how long. But I wanted to say fun fact number 7, I love classic literature. And finally, before I go to sleep, fun fact number 8. If I sit still too long or my heart rate drops too low, I can just fall asleep. I would say 99% of the time, if it's sleep related, I don't struggle, so that's pretty much a superpower. Good morning from New Jersey. Entered New Jersey yesterday. Should probably be out of Jersey by either late tomorrow night or the next morning. Bring on the day. I'm ready to crush these last 23 rocky miles and move on to something a little bit different. Okie doke. Walking off the mountain to a gas station. So there wasn't a gas station, but there was a fishing store with Gatorade, which is more than we could ask for. So there's not water for like 13 more miles, so I'm gonna chug this, fill up, and those 2 liters will have to last me 13 miles, which really isn't that bad. I've done longer without water, but it's pretty hot today, and I'm terrified of being thirsty. Y'all, it's so hot out that I found this structure, like at the top of a mountain that I wasn't expecting to be here, and I'm just laying on the stone. The view is pretty good, but let me tell you, laying on those shaded stones on the ground, 10 out of 10, best thing I've done in a week. So, wowza, so refreshing. I don't know what this guy is, but I scared him. Hey. So apparently, there's been this big monument in front of us for half a mile that you can see that I have not seen. Oh, there it is though. I was walking. Quantum was like, hey, did you see that thing for the last half mile? That monument? It's like, nope. It's like, you'll see it in a second. Sure enough. I don't know how I missed it. That's what happens when you have your head down, I guess. Rumor has it that the rocks stop after High Point Shelter, which is like a mile from us. So, I mean, I'm trying to not get too excited, but this might be the end of the rocks. Also, how did I miss that for the last half mile? I was gonna get in, but I just saw frogs. And someone told me recently, where there are frogs, there are copperheads, or water moccasins, or I don't know, some kind of snake. So I'm not gonna get in. I'm just going to do this. Good morning. I woke up with my allergies really bad, but I thought I had a bloody nose or something because I have like this all over my hands. Can you see it? So I thought maybe I wiped my nose all night and it had been bleeding. And then I looked at my face and there was no blood. And I sat up and I felt something in my shirt. And so I reached back and threw a centipede from inside of my shirt across the shelter. So I don't know if I was trying to spoon with the centipede or what all this is, but it's like dyed my hand and it's not coming off. So that's good, alarming, I don't really know. Me and a centipede just snuggled it up in the shelter here in New Jersey. I feel good. I feel great. I love mornings. I thrive. Literally, walking the Appalachian Trail is my favorite thing in the world from like 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then at 1 p.m., my brain is flooded by all the other things that I would rather be doing than walking. And funny enough, they're not usually go home. It's usually just like sit down. What? I mean, I don't remember this, but there's a blaze on this tree. This one right here in front of me to my right, this big one. I get lost.
Did you say you don't remember this?
Uh-huh.
Why would you remember this? You never done it before.
Oh, we're on trail? I thought we were still walking back to the junction. So
Someone needs to walk with you in the morning. I don't know how you do that.
I get lost almost every morning leaving the shelter. I either go the opposite direction or take a trail out of the shelter that's not the Appalachian Trail. It's a real thing. Excuse my panting, but that's pretty. Horler's General Store. Let's do this. I really just turned this on because I just wanted to take advantage to tell you guys that if there's an opportunity for Quantum to take his shirt off,
I'll do it.
he does it.
Wait till we get to the sunlight. No, no show. I need better lighting.
And we need to hold on. The production crew needs to wait for better lighting.
There you go.
I can't even put him in there because his ego is so big.
Keep that.
We just finished breakfast. It was it was great. And now we are gonna do 12 miles to what's it called? I don't know. We're gonna do
Country Fresh Farms, vegetable and French fruit ice cream market.
Yeah, so we're
What
going to
it's called,
someplace
technically.
12 miles from here where I can get ice cream. And we'll try to peer pressure him into eating some, but his obliques might not pop quite as much if he has a scoop of.
If I don't see my rib cage, I'm not happy.
Anyway, we've gotten rid of the rocks, so that's a huge plus. But Jersey, this is gonna sound like a joke if you've walked it, but is reintroducing climbing, so that's new. Okay, 12 miles to ice cream. Let's go. About to eat this. Whatchamacallit? It's my favorite candy bar. Found one this morning, and to celebrate the fact that I'm only 3 miles away from ice cream, I'm gonna eat it. How nice walking is this? After all the rocks that Pennsylvania and New Jersey have given us, And the elevation gain that we're readjusting to on some of these short little climbs here, this boardwalk is a breeze. I'm having a great day. I really am. And I'm thankful for that because, as you've seen in some of these previous videos, I have had some not so great days. So, it's worth noting. I mean, the trail is just a microcosm of life, and you know, sometimes in the real world you have good days and bad days, and sometimes in the trail you have good days and bad days. If the trail is anything, it is an opportunity to make every day a good day. And when you fail to do that, you wake up the next morning and try it again. It's pretty neat. And it continues.
The same thing.
I mean, blueberry cream, Java chip.
You've donuts as well.
Woo! I swore after the half-gallon challenge I'd never eat ice cream again, and I'm about to eat like 4 cups of these. I'm not usually a sweater, but boy howdy, it's hot, and I am like, it literally looks like a teardrop. But I'm climbing in a rock field, straight up. Hello, it's me on the ground. I'm going down this super steep gravel-like stuff, and just my feet slid, and I just slid a few feet on my butt. You fall in life, you fall on the trail. Get back up, dust yourself off, keep moving. Oh baby, welcome to New York, welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. New Jersey, check. And on to New York. Psyched about it. You know, it's the concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Except for we're in the wooded forest where spirits are broke. No, I'm just kidding, that's dramatic. Really excited to be here. Oh, and I broke one of my trekking poles. The tip, like this piece of my other one fell off, which I'm gonna try to tape back on because that's how I pitch my tent. And then I'll try to get a new tip sent to me in the near future. And if it doesn't work, my tent won't stay up, I have this lovely thing called a hiking partner named Quantum, who will be so fortunate to have to scoot over and smell me all night for the next week. But fingers crossed that the tape will hold. Okay, last push to camp.
Oh boy.
Oh, you can kind of see it. Okay, so right out, where's my finger? Right out there is Manhattan. Wowza! So cool. Very far away though.
One day's walk.
You going there now?
No.
Okay, so I broke this. I don't have anything to repair with, so I'm gonna try to use this like DCF tape. See if it will hold the thing on there so that I can put it into my tent. We'll see. Got that fixed. I'm all packed up. Time to go. Good morning. It is 6:32 to be exact, and I'm just leaving camp from somewhere down in there. Oh, it takes my body longer and longer every day to get ready to keep going. This whole one trekking pole thing is going to be an adjustment. Okay, I'm going to put this phone away and do this climb with my one trekking pole. Call me One Pole Sally, you know? Choose happiness. Maine, 819 miles. Georgia. 1,360. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. We are in a deli. I am so excited. Iced coffee, orange Gatorade, sandwiches. One for now, one to pack out. This is living. This is living. He's just excited because he has coffee. He functions on caffeine and caffeine alone.
Enjoy the moment without your phone.
Okay, so I've been having a great day, jamming out, vibing, running off that bagel and coffee from this morning, and I was like, man, I feel like Quantum should have caught me by now because I passed him earlier while he was talking to some people, and I kept walking, and boy did I keep walking. I just looked at Gut Hook. I am a mile, almost over a mile, off trail, walking around some lake or pond. I don't know, it's beautiful. There's definitely a trail. It's just not the Appalachian Trail. So now I'm backtracking a mile to the actual trail so that I can keep going. But that's okay, because I'm having a great day, and I get to walk this beautiful trail the opposite direction and see some new stuff. But yeah, I need to get back to the Appalachian Trail. Found it. I am back on the UT. So we're in another waterless stretch. And I just filled this up, right? From a less than desirable water source. And where's he at? There's a tadpole in here somewhere. I don't think my Sawyer, oh, there he is. I don't think my Sawyer's gonna get out of tadpole. The real question is, can I make it through the lemon squeezer without taking my pack off? Here we go. I don't know. Feels like a tight squeeze. Want to take this? And maybe hold that. Thanks. Whoa! Hey.
I know if my pack is getting through there.
Woo! I'm dying. It's a real thing, man. It's pretty much a wrap on today. So much that I didn't get to film because my phone was gonna die. We did 21.3 miles in over 12 hours, which no one talks about New York and how hard it is. It's all about New Hampshire. So if this is nothing compared to New Hampshire, I am in for a rude awakening. Also, check out how I pull this all the way over my ears so the gnats don't fly in. Your nostrils, your mouth, ears, zoom right on in there. But anyway, that's a wrap for today. Gotta turn my phone off so it doesn't die. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I'm packing up my stuff. I could not walk today. That'd be cool. But I'm going to. And we're gonna go to the zoo and we're gonna walk over the Hudson. And my body's gonna cooperate. It's gonna be a great time. Would you believe with this much sunlight that it's only 6:27 a.m. So that's what time it is. Stayed at a shelter last night that's pretty known for bears. Didn't have any bears. We did have some really obnoxious birds. This morning, I feel super fatigued. Mentally, great headspace. Loving it. We're gonna do some really cool stuff today, like walk through a zoo and cross the Hudson River. So that kind of stuff is really neat. Makes today really exciting. This is what I will be doing for the next 13 hours. I almost stepped on that guy. Hey, what's up? How cool is that? I don't know if you can see this any better than you could see it last time, but there is what I presume to be New York skyline. Way out over there. A couple weeks ago I was like, I should write a love letter to my legs because what I'm asking them to do is incredible. And then yesterday I was asking them to do a lot under crazy conditions and just wasn't, they weren't doing it. And my self-talk became very negative. I'm not strong enough, I'm not fast enough, I'm not tough enough. And I'm gonna kick that self-talk today and be nicer to myself because that was not productive or helpful for me or for those around me. So today, I am going to be nicer to myself. It is only 10:15, so the sweat will only get more intense. Hudson River, gonna cross that soon. Right now, I'm going to summit Bear Mountain. Bench. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful at the top of a mountain? So I'm coming down Bear Mountain and there are hundreds of people. And I don't think I've seen this many people since the Tennessee state line and Gatlinburg. We're about to walk through a zoo, but honestly, this feels kind of like a zoo. Honestly, I should just put me in a cage. I feel like an attraction. Anyway, tons of people. 786 miles to Maine. Trail sides and Dalis Trail. So interesting. So I'm at a zoo because the trail goes through a zoo. Super interesting. Look. There's like a fox. So neat. Bobcats. Now that we have left the zoo that was Bear Mountain and the actual zoo on the other side of Bear Mountain, we are gonna cross the Hudson! New York, baby! The Hudson! Oh, baby. Wild. You're looking at one scythe lady and somebody from Reno 911 What the heck is that? He found those glasses on trail, just like chilling on a rock. And as if his look needed anything else. Holy sight. Appalachian, Deli, grill, pizza. Woo, baby! I mean, yep.
Incredible. So good.